Hello, this is a new video and I will comment on the Snatchers Surah and we will try to understand it. The snatch, forcibly, the angels who snatch the souls of the disbelievers forcibly, and those who gently take joyfully, and those floating everywhere, eagerly racing with one another to carry out various commands. Today the quake quakes, followed by the second blow. Certain minds will be terrified, their eyes will be subdued, they will say we have been recreated from the grave. So we see that there is a great detail here, because some people died before the doomsday, and they didn't die it, and it shows that their souls are taken by the angels, according to the translation, if we take into account the parentheses. And then they were recreated. They will say, we have been recreated from the grave. How does this happen after we had turned into rotten bones? So this is the process of resurrection. They had said this is an impossible recurrence. All it takes is one nudge, whereupon they get up. Have you known about the history of Moses? His Lord called him at the holy valley of Tuwa. Go to Pharaoh has transgressed. Tell him, will you not reform? Let me guide you to your Lord, that you may turn reverent. He then showed him the great miracle. But he disbelieved and rebelled. Then he turned away in a hurry. He summoned and proclaimed. He said, I am your Lord, Most High. Consequently, God committed him to the retribution in the hereafter as well as in the first life. This is a lesson for the reverent. Are you more difficult to create than the heaven? He constructed it. He raised its masses and perfected it. He made its night dark and brightened its morn. He made the earth egg-shaped. From it he produced its own water and pasture. He established the mountains. All this to provide life support for you and your animals. Then, when the great blow comes, that is the day when the human will remember everything he did. Hell will be brought into existence. As for the one who transgressed, who was preoccupied with this life, hell will be the abode. As for the one who reverenced the majesty of his Lord and enjoined the self from sinful lusts, paradise will be the abode. They ask you about the hour and when it will take place. It is not you who is destined to announce its time. Your Lord decides its fate. Your mission is to warn those who expect it. The day they see it, they will feel as if they lasted one evening or half a day. So I think I previously commented about it, because once they were resurrected, they will resurrect it in a different maybe universe, or that, and then they will judge, and the time may differ there. So that's the reason why they will feel like this. And yeah, and it's about how we perceive things. And in this surah, we see that there is always so the conversation mentions here life and then hereafter, so we can check it. Um, so we can see this, and it creates some sort of harmony. You see that the snatch forcibly, so you are in the life, and the angels take the soul. So and those who so this is like about afterlife and also current life, and those who floating everywhere, eagerly racing with one another to carry out various commands. Today the quake, so this is it backs to the world, and so for several verses, and then their eyes will be subdued. They will say, and then after the verse 10, we feel like we are afterlife. How does this happen after we had turned into rotten bones? They had said this is an impossible recurrence. All it takes is one nudge, whereupon they get up. So it is another important thing, because so they get up. So because we are, so they, God says that it's sort of like a sleep. After we die, when you sleep, it doesn't matter you slept like 10 hours or 1000 years. It's just a nudge for you. You wake up. It's like a that. So, and then with verse 15, and we are going back to life again. So that this time pass, the time passes. It creates some sort of a very, it creates very beautiful and original harmony. And in the normal poet in normal writing, we cannot see such harmony because we don't mention the hereafter. So it creates it very beautifully, and it shows that it's from God. So anyway, that's all I want to say in this video, and thanks for watching this video. And you can watch other videos about Quran, and this is my interpretation. God knows better, and thanks for watching this video again.